I'm like, okay, we have new guarantee. You can see me. I look towards the right because I'm like, okay, new is good. But then I realize, I look at the minimap, I'm like, nobody on our team's near new. I look at me, look how brain I look. Because I'm like, wait, the hill's white. I'm going to go hit hill. Boom, I die. I know I'm going to die if there's a guy here, but I'm banking that he's not there because they have no kills. So then let's keep watching. Hill P2. Boom. I spawn up. Look at where I spawn. I hit the hill again. Look, I go here. I hit the hill again. So I know this might sound brain dead to a lot of y'all. In no world should your teammate die twice before anybody else dies. That is impossible. It looks like we're playing S&D and we're not even going to the new hill. And honestly, this is like why we were asked at hardpoint, because we were just literally simply overthinking the situation. Like, we're overthinking the fuck out of the situation, and we're kind of like looking for ghosts because we're expecting people to be in certain places that they probably should be, but they're not there. So then it's like, once you get there and you don't see anybody, it's like, okay, and now at this point I'm just gonna play my own kill. But then at that point it's like, okay, well, they're just soaking so much time.
All right, so we're gonna play the exact scenario that Kenny is talking about, and he is 100% right. In a 4v4 on a map like this, the same person dying twice before anyone on the team even dies once should not be happening. But with that being said, let's break this down. So this is basically what he's referring to right here. So at the end of P1, they actually get all the kills here. So O3 gets a kill. They're about to get this guy. And like they also get like that guy. So I know the minimap is small in Black Ops 6, but I'm pretty sure his teammates right now are close enough to know where they, like, you could clearly see one dot and the two dots there. Otherwise, you're just not paying attention, because he says around this time he thought there was people over at P2. He says that this time he thought there's people over at P2 on the hill, so he's chilling. But here's where I'm also going to defend him as well. I know what shots he's doing. He's going underground. He wants to play for P3 spawns. My big concern with this, I've talked about this a million times, with having a lead in hardpoint, like a big hardpoint lead, bro. 144 to 64. On a map like Protocol, you don't need to be playing for no spawns, brother. You're right beside P2. Get on the fucking hill, bro. Get on the hill. Your lead is so big that whatever they're planning on doing, playing for any rotation, is out the window. They have to push you. They have no choice. Like, no team could afford to go down like 170 to 64. You just can't afford for the lead to get bigger and bigger. So when you have a big lead, jeez, I don't know why my HDMI fucking showing me right there. But when you have this big of a lead, it doesn't even, like, dude, in anything, you have this big of a lead in hardpoint, just hop on the hill, brother. You know, same thing when you're over 200. Whatever the team has in mind for like a rotation, if you're over 200 and they're still like at 150, bro, they gotta push you. You know, they gotta push you. 144 to 64. You hop on that P2 and Kenny stays in mid or up top. They have to run across. They have to run across. And they're all off spawn, far away. You at least collect 20 seconds before something even happens. But what I didn't even like here, so Shotzi goes underground for P3 spawns, but why does Hook go with him? You know? Like, I try to defend Hook, but I saw this and like another thing, like a small thing on a P3. I actually guess I'll go through it like a bit later too. But bro, why is he going with Shotzi underground, bro? Somebody go on the hill. I'm not even gonna fault Dashy, but like, Dashy's wrapping around P4 just to watch the whole cross. I could question why you need two people watching the exact same cross, but I mean, it's a good spot because after like you get kills and you're not blocking the back of P2, they're gonna start spawning in the back, so you're flipping them. So, not faulting Dashy. So Dashy's playing that. He's pushing up. He's going to get the cross. Nice to have two people mid anyway for trades. You know, if you have a guy on the hill, Kenny's right here, and Dashy's right here, they just have to run at you. You know, they just have to run at you. But the problem is, which I'm not sure if it will actually improve with AG. I think AG's a bit better at it, but like Hook never wants to get on the hill. Like, never wants to get on the hill. If you watch him play, he will never get on the hill. He always tries to bump for it. Like, I could even show you like just like a small thing. Granted, it was like the right play, but like it was like the right play to make here. So I just want to clarify this. Like right here. So like Hook on like the P3. Like he's on the P3, gets this kill, but he doesn't want to stay on the point. He's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go fucking play for kills. Granted, is the right play because like off spawn, Dashy's there like to bump him, but Dashy's not even there yet. So there's like some time where like the hill could be capped, but it was like a right play. But like the point is he doesn't like fucking, he does not like getting on the hill. But so like in this situation, since like we're back here, so Shotzi goes underground. Why the fuck does Hook go 2? Why does Hook go 2? Bro, go on the fucking hill, brother. Bro, we don't need two people taking an underground route for P3. You're up 144 to 64. Get on the hill, man. Get on the hill. But the problem is, I mean, I try to defend Hook, but like, I know AG also plays for kills, but I think AG does get on the hill more. I completely forgot MW3 season already, but like I'm pretty sure he actually gets on the hill more. But like in this position, would AG be defaulting to the hill? Like they just don't have like a Kismet or like an Envoy on the team that sees, you know what, there's blank time, I have to get on it. You know, like you have players, but granted, it is Shotzi's role. Like it is his role to like, you know, go off and do what the fuck he's doing, but the other guy has to pick up on his slack there. Like you see Shotzi go underground, you need to have the wherewithal to just hop on the hill, you know. But like the way Kenny was like talking about it, so like Kenny was saying like right here. I think Kenny's right, but he's also wrong with like the way he's explaining it. Kind of, he's saying right here he thought someone was on the hill. The guy's in the exact same house as you. I'm pretty sure like it's at the point where even though like the Black Ops 6 minimap small, bro, there's no way that's like out of his like thing where it looks like a blur in like the edge, you know, of the minimap. Pretty sure it's close enough to see where he is. So you're just like blacking out. You're not looking at the minimap. But, and I can't even say he's in the middle of a gunfight, not paying attention, because like when you are in the middle of like a gunfight or there's shit going on, you don't really like, granted pro players are always staring up at like their minimap. Like when you're in a fight or there's like something going on, hard to actually look, but there's nothing going on. They cleared out everybody. Should be a time to like, you know, if people upstairs the team is, you could clearly see there's two guys left. There's only one guy on the right. So right here he was saying, oh, I thought someone was on the hill. Then he realized there's no one there and he ran across. I'm like, bro, he's underneath you. But I mean, you could have even said Shotzi should be on the hill, because I don't like, I understand what Shotzi's doing, but like he should be going on the hill and Hook should not be following him. 144 to 64. Get on the fucking hill, bro. You don't need to play spawns on fucking protocol. Like the only thing you need to play ahead of is fucking P4. Everything else like pretty breakable. You know, like it's a pretty simple map. Granted, like you do want fuck P3 spawns because you don't want to be spawning across, but we're not on P3. We're on P2. And as P2 goes on, spawns flip all the time just from going back and forth. You could easily win the spawns as like the hill's going on. It's not impossible, you know. How many teams do you actually see hold P3 spawns on P2 for all 60 seconds and get a perfect P2 to P3 rotation holding it the whole time? You rarely ever see that. But yeah, one guy's going underground. I don't know why Hook's going to. I don't even know where the fuck Hook is going. I literally couldn't tell you. I try to defend this guy, but I can't defend him here. Why is he going to? You see one guy going under there, bro. Go to. Granted, at this point, he's already sprinting across. So, I mean, it's already like, but bro, you got to go somewhere else. We're just not going near the hill. And like this where it looks crazy, because like Kenny dies, and this kind of like proves his point. Bro, P2's popped, and you got like 3 guys just like doing nothing. Look, and they're doing nothing. Hook's underground. He's fucking watching like the boat cross. Just watching the boat cross. Shotzi's trying to flip spawns while also staring for kills. I don't mind what Dashy's doing at all. Like, he's probably thinking, you know, guy fly out the window, whatever. But like, I don't fault his position at all. But like, from like the wide like angle, like they're not, all three of them are not doing anything. And then poor Kenny off spawn again, exactly what he talks about. Off spawn, dies again. No one's even doing anything. Like, they're all just being useless here. Like, thinking too much. Like, Shotzi is in the wrong, okay? Hook's in the wrong. I'm not gonna say that Dash is in the wrong, because if everyone else is doing their part, then the position that he's in is actually pretty useful. But like, bro, just go on the hill. We don't even need to play for P3 spawns. Like, you don't need to play for them at all. It's not even, bro, like 144 to 64. Just get on the. I'm just gonna fucking keep repeating myself. Like, just get on the hill, bro. But like, the dude get like the spawns back. Then I've obviously broke down like the P3 thing. I just want to like go over like this thing from Hook, just a small thing from Hook. I mean, so right now he's popping pieces, he's going off. It was like this thing right here. So it's like right here. So he gets that kill. I'm thinking he should just stay back there. But like, he's just sprinting around, you know. But like, he should have just stayed along the backside. Because if he goes back around, you know, by the time number 2 gets that kill, they collapse on number 6 in the hill. He doesn't sprint out and die when he's 16 HP. You already got guys in the front. I mean, like, you already have fucking Dashy there. You don't even need to go for this guy. This guy's irrelevant. If you go in from the back, you guys get this guy to the hill. This guy has to push through, walks right into Dashy's iron. But you're going flying and dying when there's already a guy that has that covered. You're just blacking out. And yeah, like, they honestly get like the spawns off of that, but they probably would have got the spawns anyway, even if they had like 2 guys on the hill. They got number 6 off. But bro, gotta hit the back again. Don't be flying out the front. I actually didn't get that at all. I watched that live. I didn't get it. I saw it now. Did not get it. You know, like, you're 16 HP too, bro. Like, just flying around. It's like, I've had this issue with Hook in the past. Immune to just like sit down for a sec, you know? And that's where the consistency and respawn, that's where AG comes in, because AG can play aggressive. I hate to have to even like, because I've been casting Hook like, why does this guy drop all this stuff? But like, the thing about AG can play fast, but he's not an idiot. He knows when to fucking slow down and like regen, play his life, wait for people, you know? Not saying Hook's not capable, because I've seen a lot of times where Hook actually does play his life very well, but there's situations like this, it's like just blacking out. So between that P2 and P3, like, they could have P3 control, probably had a significant lead. It actually probably would have changed the whole trajectory of what's going on in the back right now. And they probably would have been up at least like 190 like to 81 going into P4. But instead, he dies there, and now number 2's by himself when they actually could have traded that guy out on the hill. And then, I mean, we've already seen, like, the low-key make sure we go new. Like, I had a guy in the comments arguing with me about, he's like, what the heck do you mean, like, they should go new? Or, he said, dude, he said something along, like, I don't even, it was so dumb. I couldn't even, like, I don't even know what to say. But like, he was like saying it doesn't even matter if they die because they spawned 2 seconds away from the hill. I'm like, brother, he said they already have P4 spawns. I'm like, brother, there's no P4 spawns. There is a P4 spawn where it just like spawns you in like the pool, but the way you get that one is if they're not in mid. If they're in mid, you're never gonna just spawn right there. Actually, I mean, like, depends where they're at mid. If they're further back mid, like, I have seen cases where actually do get that spawn. But point being, bro, go onto P4, play for Boha. 20 seconds, I'll just fucking let them have it. But like, Dashy's fucking sprinting in the middle. But That's another story entirely. I was so confused why Hook actually just like dropped off a mid to go same place as Kenny, but go around. I don't know why we're flanking. And then Shotzi in this case sees what his teammates are doing. He's like, okay, I'm going to be the responsible one. I'm just going to go inside. And he's all by himself. And people are wondering, or like the one guy, like, oh, it doesn't matter. They spawn 2 seconds away from the hill. I'm like, no, because P3 is still popped. And since P3's popped, it's going to give you spawns dependent on what P3 is, you know? So it's either going to spawn you in the back, or if they're the middle, it's going to spawn you out. If they're anywhere in middle, it spawns you out. If they're not in mid and they're all around here, spawns you in there, you know? But since they're pushed out in mid, they have the back blocked. Look at the spawn that Dashy gets. Spawns so far out, dies on the pinch, and now this guy's all by himself in. And I mean, honestly, there's even like small things like this, like questions. So like P1's about to pop, right? So P1's about to pop. Hook's like right there. I'm like, bro, just fucking go on the hill, you know? Like he's like saying there's like fucking nothing on new. Obviously, there's a guy up there watching it, but like I think he could see there's like an AR like watching him. He should just like try to slide on hill, but he actually might die there. Like instead of going towards like the hill to try to get on it, because at least if you're on the hill, it like baits the team to get on it, and it makes the spot that Kenny's in actually useful. You know, you could be outer ring laying down. He has like your right side, you have the left side. You know, way better than going around. So he's essentially just watching the hill by himself, because like the SMGs don't want to get on the hill, aka Hook. He wants to go do something else. Bro, just try to get on the hill. Like this is a position where I see if like Kismet was in this, be like, fuck it, I'm going, you know? Like I'm going on the hill. That's what makes the AR's part of the job useful, because like he takes TJ. So think about it. Hook's there, he easily gets that trade. Granted, Slasher's up top. He is watching the cross. I don't even think Hook could even make it across, but like, I mean, that's just like simple communication from like Hook, like, hey, can you watch my top window? I'm going to get on the hill or some shit like that. Like anything to try to get on the hill, but we're just like not playing hill at all, you know? We're just not playing hill. And look, this is like a prime example. On the hill, they're all watching him. OpTic tries to push. They can't. So now they're just holding it. Now OpTic has to take routes. Just soaking free time. Just because he decided, I'm going to get on the hill first, you know? Get on the hill. That's what hardpoint is. People try to overthink hardpoint in like this game specifically, Black Ops 6, bro. Black Ops 6 is trading and just playing hill. Get on hill, fucking trade. Play together, you know? Prime example, Atlanta phase. There are spawns you have to block. Yeah, you gotta rotate all the hardpoint shit. But like, at its basic level, you're running together, you're gunning together, you're trading, you're hopping on hill. And you're manipulating spawns accordingly to that, you know? And there's the streak and who decides like to go outside. Gets the 3. I mean, I'm not gonna like fully break this down just because like now AG's coming, but I actually just want to talk about the Kenny thing. That was a nice kill from TJ too, by the way. Like that strafe with the balanced stock. That was great kill. I should forgot how OpTic breaks this, I'm not gonna lie. Right there, that's a good trade right there. Then they all fly on him. But then Kenny gets blessed with a back spawn. And the fact that he read that, like the fact that Reese like realized he did not spawn in the back, because usually when you have P3 like spawns you in the back, he realized the second he got that close spawn right there, there had to have been a person in the back. Like that's the knowledge that the game teaches you when you play the game every day, you know? That's the knowledge that the game gives you. He insta-read that. Instant. Making big plays with the AR is Reese fucking vivid, bro. Thank God he's not getting scapegoated. Thank God he's actually like. Thank God he actually got way fuck better with the AR, bro. Thank God. I did not want that man getting scapegoated. So then after this, who just bails the team out? Granted, I mean, there were some mistakes made that possibly could have been his fault that led to this game being a lot closer than it should have. So the least he could have did was get this 3-piece. Imagine if he gets the 4 though. Freaking Miles even like set him up for that in like the comms too. The nuke! He set that one up for him. And now OpTic realized, okay, now we gotta get down to P4. There goes Hook again, bro. Bruh. We're getting caught sprinting on up spiral like the last P4 when they're at fuck 240s. They're at fuck 248. That shit crazy to me. Bro, then he got spawn killed, bro. They just read him too. That's a good read from Gwyn, bro. I mean, actually, and I mean, he just spawned up too, unlike the old. So I mean, that's not really a crazy read, but bro, they had to play a perfect game here. And like around like this time, when you're the team that only needs like 2 points and they're at 230, you feel like their time is going up like fucking 2 times, you know? We've all been in that situation where you have the lead and they're like really about to come back and it feels like time's just going so fast. Like next thing you know, they're at 240, like, oh shit, we just gotta go now. Oh my god, like Linos is nearby. Damn, literally seeing them smile at each other and it's just like not happening anymore. You know, fuck.